Katie, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I work full-time, I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best, and I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the Estee Lauder Futurist Aqua Brilliance Watery Glow Face Primer. That is a mouthful, you all. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the product. I'm going to show you how I incorporate it into my makeup routine. I'm going to do an initial impression and then a wear test to see how it wears throughout the day. So let's get into this. I do want to mention any of the products that I'm sharing with you today. I'll be sure to include my affiliate links down in the description. Thank you in advance for using those affiliate links because that is what allows me to bring you new products and reviews to the channel every single week. Let's get into this Ulta. There's always the opportunity to get some amazing samples, and that's how I had the opportunity to try this out from Estee Lauder. I love a good sample. It is the perfect way to try a product without committing to the full size and the full size price tag, especially for a product like this that is definitely more on the higher end. All right, now this is supposed to be a lightweight hydrating primer that is going to give you that glow where it looks like you just had a facial. I am here for it, you all. This is an ultra hydrating watery gel texture. It's going to create a luminous, dewy, almost like a wet skin look, and it helps your makeup apply smoother, but then also last longer throughout the day. So if you've not incorporated a primer into your makeup routine, I highly recommend it. I honestly, oh, look at that, it like kind of blurs. Do you see that? It blurs the texture of the back of my hand. That is wild, you all. And I just feel like my hand feels so much softer, and it's probably because it has these like skin loving ingredients. It's really comfortable to wear all day. Okay, so let's talk about primers, right? This is going to help kind of create a barrier between your skin and the makeup to give it like a smoother surface. It's going to allow the makeup to sit on the skin so much better throughout the day, and it's not going to seep into like your skin. When you use a primer, you're gonna have to use less makeup, all right? This, you all, it melts into the skin instantly. You're gonna feel it's cool and refreshing as it touches the skin. It doesn't have any silicone slip. This is more of like a skincare feel than like your traditional face primer because again, it's a little bit more thin. It's gonna leave a radiant glossy finish without feeling greasy. It's gonna layer well with sunscreen and tinted moisturizers. I'm gonna show you here in a minute how I go through and apply this product, but this is gonna be good for anybody that has dry skin or normal to dry skin, or if you're like me, you have combination skin, but you want to have that glowy look. The glass skin makeup trend is in full force right now. So again, if you're wanting to have just your skin look lit from within, this is gonna be a great way to achieve that. This is also gonna be good for anybody that has mature skin where you're gonna need extra hydration underneath your makeup. It's going to give you that fresh, youthful, luminous base before you go in with your makeup. What I'm most excited about is I have really dry skin right through here. So I'm curious, does it help with that dry skin? How does it wear throughout the day? So let's get into the application of the product and give you my initial thoughts on it. Let's go in with this primer, you all. I'm so excited to give this a try. I love a good sample, you all. It's such an awesome way to try a product a few times to see if you're going to like it without committing to the full size of the product. So just taking that primer all over the face, it definitely feels thinner. It feels cool to the skin. You can see it's giving me a really pretty glow. I'm gonna let this set for 5 minutes and then I'll be back to come in and apply my foundation. So I'll be back. It definitely looks glowy. Look at that, like absolutely beautiful. So if you're into the glass skin trend, I'm loving the way that this primer looks, but the real test is how does my foundation wear with that primer. I'm going to go in with one of my tried and true cushion foundations. This is from Dior. This is the Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation in the shade 29 in Natural Beige. I love this nice big mirror. It has an applicator, and then here is the product itself. Love it. I'm going to go in with my unique kabuki brush. I'm going to press into that cushion foundation. I'm going to just start applying this to the skin. You can see Look at that, just going onto the skin so nicely, giving me beautiful coverage that's very natural looking. I love this foundation, and anytime that I'm trying a new primer, I make sure that I use a foundation that I know is going to work really well. This one is definitely a solid foundation option. It's very buildable, so if you wanted to put a little bit more product to get us some additional coverage, you can. You can see it's building and blending so nicely, just really natural looking, but you can still see that glow from the face primer underneath this foundation. So I'm going to go in now on the other side. Again, just taking some product onto the brush, pressing that into the skin all over. Beautiful coverage. I'm really anxious to look up close. From a distance right now, I feel like this is going on really nicely. You can still see the glow from the primer underneath, which I love. I love my unique illuminating primer for the same reason. That illuminating primer is great for all skin types though, so that would be the only thing that's maybe a little bit different, is that this is specifically more for mature skin or anybody that has a little bit more drier skin. Not really recommended for anybody that has oily skin. All right, so I'm gonna take a look up close in my mirror here. Again, right through here is where I normally see some dryness. Oh yeah, no dryness whatsoever. The makeup is sitting beautifully on the skin and still seeing that gorgeous glow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back at the end of the day and give you my overall thoughts on how this product wore throughout the day. So I'll be back. So end of the day, definitely the skin looks a little bit shiny, right? But that is to be expected when you have a hydrating primer, you all, especially if you're like me where you're like oily combination skin. This may not be best for all over the face, and that's proof of it. But overall, it feels like my makeup looks really good. Let's look up close, especially right through here where I struggle with the dryness. The makeup still looks like it's wearing pretty good. So what I would do in the future is I would just use this primer right through here, and then I would use my regular mattifying primer on the rest of my face. So I think this is going to be a really solid option if you have dry skin and you struggle with any kind of dry patches. This is going to be the primer to put on those areas. But for me personally, it's not going to work all over my face just because I do have a little bit more oily combination skin. But there you have it. If you have any questions about the product, don't hesitate to ask. If you like these types of videos where I share with you a single product, I give you my initial thoughts and come back and show you like the wear test, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell so when I post a new video, you're notified. Have a great day. Ask what I'm wearing on my eyes and my lips. So I love to incorporate it into the video so I don't forget. Today on the eyes, I'm wearing the Armani Liquid Shadow in Sparkle. I love this because it really helps to brighten up the eye and allows my eyes to just pop. Absolutely love it. And then on the lips, I'm wearing the Dior Lip Glow Oil in the color Pink Lilac. I absolutely love this. It just has a ton of shine. Absolutely beautiful on the lips. Definitely recommend checking it out. And I also am rocking my Target Rib t-shirt. I have this in so many colors, but I love this because you can dress it up or you can dress it down, and it's a really cost-effective t-shirt. As I said in the beginning, any of the products that I'm sharing with you today, I'll be sure to include my affiliate links down in the description so you can shop the products, and thank you in advance for using those affiliate links. Also down in the description for any of the products that I mentioned, I'm going to put the links so you can go and watch my dedicated reviews and tutorials that I've done on each one of the products that I mentioned in this video. If you're like me and you love a really good deal on makeup and skincare, make sure you subscribe to my weekly email list where I highlight recent products that I've tried that I recommend, my most top 10 favorite links that I share, the most recent YouTube videos that I've posted, all of that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe to my weekly email. And last but definitely not least, after years using different day planners and not really finding one that I loved, I love to have like my to-do list for work and at home. I like to be able to goal set, habit track. I want to do that for the year, for the quarter, for the month, for the week, for the day, like all of that. I want it in one day planner, and I couldn't find one, so I decided to make my own. I made it available to you. It's over on Amazon. I'll put that link down in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching this video, and be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell so when I post new videos, you're notified. For another face primer review video, make sure you go and watch this one next.